Olá pessoas, aqui é a Gleice, tudo bem? Eu espero que sim. Estamos de volta com Final Fantasy XVI, do ponto onde nós havíamos parado. Eu vou seguir aqui com as missões secundárias, tá gente? Porque realmente no outro vídeo não deu pra fazer todas. Mas só falta essa só. E tem uma coisa pra ler aqui, é isso? Ganhei até um troféu. Sobre o que houve naquele dia. Quero que saiba que nunca chorei na frente de alguém, nem mesmo da minha mãe, e você não me verá fazer isso de novo por muito tempo. Então, se não for problema para Vossa Senhoria, podemos deixar tudo isso para lá. O Cid que decidi seguir há muitos anos já se foi, e não há como fazê-lo voltar de volta das profundezas de sabe lá qual inferno lhe foi parar. Mas o legado dele continua vivo com você em todos aqui do esconderijo. Da mesma forma que o céu é azul. Pelo menos acho que ainda é azul. Enquanto for, vou estar aqui e você poderá contar comigo, Otto. E isso daqui. Um mau pressentimento. Clive, tem algo errado com o seu cão. Quando Vossa Senhoria puder, venha me visitar na tenda. Tá.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Que será, mano?
He cracked the crystal too.
Eu já pedi desculpa pelos barulhos externos, gente. Perdão.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Nossa.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Ele parece meio tristinho, né? Vamos ver aqui.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Sumiu daqui? Eu achei que ia aparecer uma hunt, mas pelo jeito não, né? Outro mapa então. Tá, é aqui. Cara, eu detesto quando ele aponta pra um lado e não é pro lado que eu tô indo. Ai, essa porcaria desse controle. Ah, mano, nem vem, João. Tamo mó de boas. Acho que vale a pena segui-las, né? Aí eu vou matar esse bicho aqui, que ele dá bastante XP. Não sei agora, né? Que eu tô nível bem mais alto. Nossa, foi muito rápido isso. Desintegrou, mano. Para, câmera, por favor.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than
Ah, eles não são tão grandes. Pra mim é um tamanho normal.
Get him! This one. Kill. Attack. This one. Nice move. All yours, Torgal.
Eita!
You lose. Now, will it be enough, I wonder?
alegria dele, que bonitinho.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Oh, meu garoto. Coisa fofa. Agora a gente tem que voltar, né?
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now I know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
5 fêmur.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
He cracked the crystal too.
Tá, não apareceu mais nada aqui. Apesar que pode ser que apareça depois que eu falar com ele, né? Vamos ver.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Interessante, pô, interessante. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui no mapa pra ver se apareceu, tá? Não apareceu nada ali. Tem música pra eu poder ver ali. E tem coisa pra eu resgatar ali do lado da missão principal. Ele tá felizão agora.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Eu nem tô
Best of
usando
luck
esses
out there,
negócios.
Sid.
Tem alguma hunt aqui? Aventuras de Nectar. Eu já te contei quando eu fiz umas viagens das ilhas oestes.
You mean the Iron
Ai,
Kingdom?
esse negócio vai passar rápido, não vou conseguir ler. Aí vocês pausem o vídeo pra ler, porque não dá tempo. Só isso? Não tem hunt nova. Bom, vou fazer a missão principal agora então. Deixa eu só ver quanto tempo de vídeo que tem agora. Sei que não tinha passado muito tempo, mas só pra eu ter uma noção.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Ai, pirralha, pirralha.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Eita, hoje eu tô ruim pra ler e esses textos grandes ainda. Vamos lá. Meu querido sobrinho, minha jornada por Canver foi um completo sucesso. O amigo que eu havia mencionado não apenas concordou em compartilhar o conteúdo da caixa forte dele, como também os acontecimentos nas cidades livres. E assim eu soube dos esforços de uma certa jovem amiga sua. Embora eu acredite que o projeto da senhora Telamon seja a valiosa Enterprise, duvido que as autoridades canverianas aceitem gentilmente o uso não autorizado de seus estaleiros, não importa o quão desertos estejam. E se o boato já chegou ao meu amigo, pode ser que não demore muito para os mestres das guildas batam a nossa porta. E por isso que eu lhe escrevo esse bilhete. Gostaria de pegar emprestado seu amigo Gavi, por umas 2 luas, para que ele possa ficar de olho naqueles que podem fazer mal à nossa pequena irmandade e nos avisar de qualquer ataque iminente. Espero que você considere essa proposta. Provavelmente eu vou ter que falar com o Gavi agora, né?
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway? I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Ficou tudo travado de novo. O legado do Cid.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Perdão pela moto, gente.
But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Boots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
É, mapinha novo. Parte do mapa novo, no caso, né? E eu não consigo voltar, né? Consigo. Consigo, é que eu queria... Sei lá, eu queria salvar. Deixa eu ver o tempo aqui. Ah, ainda dá pra ir mais um pouco. Dalméquia Oriental. Adiante. É. Perdão aí do barulho de moto de novo.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Eu ainda tô agoniada com a questão das DLC. Aqui vai ter um caminho depois, talvez, né? Não sei se, sei lá, eu tô encanada à toa, porque talvez o ícone de DLC deve ser diferente, né? Ícone de missão.
Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Que bacana, meu. Dá pra ver a cidade que eu tava aquela hora. Eu tô falando como se fosse ontem. Naquele outro vídeo. Outros vídeos, né?
Over here! All yours, Torgal! Get him!
Parece que ela não fez nada, só ficou parada. Uma missão secundária aqui.
So what do you think?
O que é bem esquisito, né, na verdade.
We'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
É a primeira vez que eu pego uma missão secundária assim no meio, né? Esquisito.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. Nice try.
Over here. Sick 'em. Get him.
Slow.
Get him.
This one.
All yours,
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Ah, mas tipo, por isso, né, que o Clive tinha dito que ia acabar enfrentando de qualquer maneira. Entendi. Bem no caminho mesmo.
all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
(37) já, meu. Eu tô achando que eu vou chegar no final do jogo no nível máximo. Tipo, vou chegar no nível máximo bem antes do final do jogo, na verdade.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Tipo, isso aqui é bicho?
Get him.
Tô muito acima do nível dos inimigos agora. Que lindo, cara. Nossa. O último pecado.
So this is Zemeckis.
A land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Nada mesmo ou ele viu alguma coisa?
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country! She slew her husband!
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Cara, muito lindo, véi. Quanto tempo tem de vídeo? Eu peço perdão por ficar olhando toda hora, mas sinto necessidade. Nossa, mano, muito lindo. E tá dando tipo uns 47 minutos agora. Pra vocês talvez seja um pouquinho menos, porque eu vou cortar a parte que eu errei lá lendo a parada. Mas enfim. Muito obrigada a quem assistiu. Quem puder, por favor, tá deixando um like no vídeo, compartilhando e se inscrevendo no canal para estar me ajudando. Eu agradeço de coração. Um beijo e tchau, tchau.